Hey, Christopher, why don't you ever just admit you guys were wrong? Well, hold on to your hair shirts, because we're going to be settling some accounts this week on the Errorogenous Zone. Brad and Gary both wrote in after the April 9th quiz to say that British spy George Smiley did not debut in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, as we said, but rather was in the earlier Le Carre novel, Call for the Dead. And as if it weren't enough to get that totally useful information, they also invited me over to their place to see their Harris Tweed collection. Yeah! But it's David and Ethan who get this week's prize for the most obscure, legitimate complaint. On Easter Sunday, we asked about the Meryl Streep movies that have her character's name in the title. And of course, we remembered Kramer vs. Kramer, Sophie's Choice, even Florence Foster Jenkins. But somehow we missed that unquestioned cinematic classic, Ricky and the Flash. If you haven't heard of Ricky and the Flash, you're not alone. I actually looked this up. There are more people living in Botswana than there are people who paid to see this film. The film, by the way, was written by Diablo Cody, directed by Jonathan Demme, so these are people who have done serious Oscar-nominated work before. If you had to point at one fatal flaw, one of the other main characters was played by the guy who sang Jesse's Girl. Maybe that's it. The critics, they weren't exactly enthusiastic either. Variety said, shaggy and baffling. Rolling Stone called it a dime a dozen family drama. Everyone who looked at the poster said, wait, why is Meryl Streep trying to be Kristen Stewart? But yes, apparently it was an actual Meryl Streep movie with her character's name in the title. So, David and Ethan, I salute you. Now, come join me at Brad and Gary's place. We're going to drink cheap brandy and listen to Henry Mancini records. And with that, I think I just talked myself right into drinking cheap brandy and listening to Henry Mancini records. So I'll catch up with you next week on the Errorogenous Zone. Bye.